Peace be upon you all once more. Rest in peace, not you, I mean that rest in your mind, okay? So rest in your mind or peace in your mind, it costs a fortune in the life, really, it costs a lot, it costs more than you expect, because every time you will have more calmness in your mind, you have more peace in your mind, that will affect your productivity in your life, in your relationship, in your sport, or whatever you are doing. But how can you reach this level of peace in your mind? For me personally, I'm doing 4 things to reach this peace or calmness in my mind. First one is in case and for sure, every one of us has experience from the past. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's positive, sometimes something sad or whatever. So what are you living at the moment, it is a result of the past. But this does not mean that you should every single time remind yourself what something negative happened to you in the past. Because all what you are doing now, you living your present time, but with the mentality of the past. So there is nothing will change in your future because you're still living in your past. So don't drag your past behind, okay? That's very important, because every time you drag the past behind, this past will take you back once more. So try all the time to focus that if you can't change something already happened, so there is no need to remind yourself every single moment about it. Just keep going. Life always keep going. Second point is, if you are waiting for some event or result of something that will happen, for example, tomorrow, let's say tomorrow evening. So during this day, during this time of waiting period, whatever you are doing will not affect the results. I mean that will not accelerate receiving the results or this event. So why you should live in the waiting zone all this time until some events happen? In this case, you are wasting your resources, the time. So try during this waiting period to do something useful for you, to do something which really brings some pleasure for you, some pleasant, some positive thoughts, some positivity. So do something and don't live in this waiting zone until something happens. That will affect so much on your peace in mind. Third one is about negativity. Most of us, we have friends, like colleagues or whatever, which every time they came to us and they start speaking with us about their personal life and they start like sharing with us their life, that's great. But if you notice that someone all the time when this person met you, all what he or she did is just giving you the negativity that they have. In this case, after the conversation is done between each of you, this person is leaving and let you alone with all of this negativity loaded on your subconscious, which later on that could affect your behavior with someone else, because already in your subconscious you have some negative thoughts or some negativity, whatever from where, so you can act automatically depends on that. Such a person which every single time gives you only negative thoughts, so my advice is don't meet this person again, because that will ruin your life and really you will not have this peace in mind. Okay, fourth one is about your surrounding, with whom you are sitting. If you sit with some people that all what they are doing is just splitting, speaking about other people, and there is nothing new, there is no knowledge sharing, there is nothing positive you take from this meeting, there is nothing at all, even you don't feel fun from that. But all what they are doing, just speaking about other people behind, this is not a good company to be with, because all the time you will just wasting your time with them and doing nothing, and you don't even enjoy the evening or the day or the meeting with them. So try to avoid such a company, that will affect really on your peace of mind. So at the end, I would like to tell you something. We have it in Islam that God told us that 2 graceful things which humankind were given, they are health and time. Time is the almost only resource which you can't take it back again. So why you should waste your time for nothing? That's the point. Don't waste your time for nothing. So for that reason, I shared with you these 4 points, which really helped me a lot to have this peace in mind and to try as I can do a lot of activities which affects my life. Doing sport, reading, making videos like now, do programming, diving, whatever you are doing. But do things which really bring pleasure to you, peace and development, self-improvement. It's something very important. So I hope these advices will be beneficial for everyone. If that's so, I will be very happy, and let's see you next time for something else. Bye bye.